Namaste everyone and welcome to SuperGrads CAT. If you're planning to appear for CAT, then there is some very exciting news for you. SuperGrads CAT is going to come up with its own YouTube channel. Yes, you heard it right. SuperGrads CAT is going to come up with its very own YouTube channel after the resounding success of its first offline batch for CAT preparation at the Indore Center. I'm Bhushan Bapat and I'll be leading this initiative at SuperGrads by top rankers. Now, I'm sure you would know that CAT registrations have gone through the roof. A record 3.3 lakh candidates have registered for the exam. Now, with this daunting and challenging competitive environment, it is an extremely important area that we create a platform that can cater to the entire spectrum of a student's academic and non-academic needs. And with this platform, we aim to achieve just that. So let's have a look as to what we have very meticulously planned for you. We have divided the entire content of this platform into two broad categories, one being academic content and the other being non-academic content. Let's have a detailed look into the academic side of things. So when it comes to academics, we'll start with strategy-based sessions. Now, whether it be the CAT preparation plan for the last 50 days, last 30 days, or how to maximize your percentile, we have got it all covered. Now, strategy, although I feel is one of the most overused, misused and abused words in the English language, but then what we will offer is an actionable and realistic plan of action that delivers result. How? We will have actual CAT 100 percentilers and other IIM graduates telling you what to do and what not to do. Coming to masterclasses, a very insightful 30 minutes to 1 hour sessions that will delve deep into the fundamentals of a topic in a very interesting and peculiar way. Marathon sessions, as the name suggests, will cover the theory as well as a lot of practice of the entire range of topics in a very comprehensive manner. So imagine arithmetic या geometry का एक one shot revision 3 या 4 घंटे के session में मिल जाए. Wow, that seems exciting, right? Then coming to previous year's papers, I think some of you might be surprised to know that QA में CAT has a history of repeating question types. If that comes as a surprise to you, remember CAT एग्जाम में अपियर करने के पहले इट इज एक्सट्रीमली इंपॉर्टेंट, कंसिडर इट एज मैंडेटरी कि आप कैट के प्रीवियस ईयर्स पेपर सॉल्व करके जाओ. एंड नाउ यू ऑल्सो नो द डेस्टिनेशन टू डू दैट, राइट? कमिंग टू स्मार्ट अप्रोचेस, हाउ मेनी टाइम्स हैव वी सीन कि अगर एक किसी क्वेश्चन को फंडामेंटल अप्रोच से सॉल्व करने जाएं तो इट टिपिकली टेक्स 3+ मिनट्स टू सॉल्व इट. बट अगर वहीं अनकन्वेंशनल आउट ऑफ द बॉक्स अप्रोचेस फॉलो करें, ऑप्शंस का यूज करें, क्वेश्चन के डेटा को ध्यान से पढ़ें, सो यू विल रियलाइज सम क्वेश्चंस यू विल बी एबल टू डू विद इन सेकेंड्स, इन अ जिफी. क्वेश्चन पढ़ा और आंसर. क्या कैट में भी ऐसे क्वेश्चंस आए हैं एंड विल कवर ऑल दैट एंड मच मोर इन स्मार्ट अप्रोच. व्हेन इट कम्स टू स्पीड मैथ्स, इट इज अगेन सेल्फ एक्सप्लेनेटरी. You will get a lot of calculation based techniques जिससे the fear of data interpretation in terms of calculations will go away. Then coming to mock analysis, a very important area. A lot of people struggle with this concept of how to analyze mocks, but it doesn't just end there. Mock analysis के बाद अपने weaker areas को improve कैसे करना है, will also have that covered for you. Coming to OMET specific, other management entrance test related preparation. So that में there is a separate area called decision making. In MyCAT you have convergent and divergent thinking, creative writing. So whether it be different domains, different areas, subject areas covered in other management entrance tests, we will have all this in some of the sessions that are lined up for you. Finally, if you happen to clear the written phase and you get those coveted calls from the top B schools, उसके बाद भी the journey is not over. As they say, it's not over until it's over. So then interview stage में you will have to come across hurdles of essay writing preparation, will give you GK based seminars, tips to improve your writing skills, and finally how to answer or respond in an interview to finally win over the interview panelists. So all this will get covered comprehensively when it comes to the academic side of things. Moving to the non-academic side of things, let's move on to the first part of form filling. A lot of candidates face this trouble कि जब फॉर्म आता है तो CGPA से परसेंटेज में कन्वर्जन के लिए क्या करना है, क्या सारे 6 सब्जेक्ट्स के मार्क्स यूज करने हैं एंड सो ऑन. सो विल हेल्प यू विद दैट व्हेन इट कम्स टू फॉर्म फिलिंग. एज फार एज प्रोफाइल बिल्डिंग इज कंसर्न्ड, हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू नो दैट व्हाट आर द बेंचमार्क और पैरामीटर्स दैट SP Jain uses to give its profile based shortlist? I don't think many of you would know कि SP Jain का प्रोफाइल बेस्ड शॉर्टलिस्ट भी आता है. So what is it that is required to have a very strong profile, not just for some of the top B schools, but also ensuring कि जब calls आ जाएं तो उनको हम बहुत easily convert कर पाएं. Coming to B school selection, some of us might be confused at this point in time कि किस college को apply करें, किस college को छोड़ दें, because every college has some amount of fees attached to it when it comes to application. तो restricted number of applications ही देने हैं, किसे apply करें, किसे छोड़ें. Even after conversion, some of us might be confused कि college A भी converted है, college B भी converted है, अब finally join कौन सा करें. So for that as well, we'll have a lot of sessions in the upcoming list. Finally, experience sharing. So imagine previous students coming up with their own stories and unique experiences कि उन्होंने अपनी CAT के प्रिपरेशन के टाइम पे क्या करा था. उनके मार्क्स जब मॉक्स में फ्लक्चुएट होते थे तो व्हाट इज इट दैट दे डिड. क्या उनके साथ भी ऐसा ही हुआ कि 2 ऑप्शन तक आ जाते थे और गलत आंसर मार्क करते थे? Obviously yes. तो then how did they overcome such issues? Experience sharing of previous successful students will be a great learning experience and a big motivation as well. Finally, selection criteria of top IIMs. क्या criteria रखते हैं top B schools and other IIMs to give admissions? Another important area that we'll cover is the MBA domains or specialization. I think one of the most feared questions in the interview stage is, what specialization are you interested in? And typically it's a Hobson's choice. I'll tell you why. Because as a student you feel कि अगर मैंने specialization बता दिया, let's say finance is the specialization that I'm interested in, then you can expect a barrage of questions ranging from monetary policy to investment banking to whatnot. And therefore you feel कि I should not share the specialization even though I have certain amount of interest. On the other hand, if you say that I'll decide the specialization in the second year, then there is this other risk that you might be touted as someone who does not have a lot of clarity. So how do we navigate such challenges? Don't worry, we'll be there for you. Coming to common myths, I'm sure a lot of us still believe कि अगर मैं GEM हूँ, GEM would mean general category, engineer and male, then irrespective of the percentile that I get, I'm sure not to get a call from the top IIMs. I tell you, this is a myth. It is so not true. So we'll cover all those myths with the help of facts and real life examples. Coming to do's and don'ts, CAT डे पे, CAT डे के एक दिन पहले हाउ डू यू डिसाइड कि क्या करना है, क्या नहीं करना है. हाउ डू यू सेट द बायोलॉजिकल क्लॉक सो दैट यू आर एट योर मोस्ट एफिशिएंट व्हेन यू आर राइटिंग द CAT पेपर. ऑल दिस विल बी कवर्ड इन द डूज एंड डोंट्स सेक्शन. फाइनली, which books to read and more importantly which books not to read will all get covered in some of these sessions as well. So if we move ahead, we have planned a lot of interesting things for you. Stay tuned for a lot of updates. I hope to see you a lot more in the upcoming sessions. That's it from my side. Ciao and namaste once again. Thank you.